Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm hustling. 12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
Happening, people. Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit. Stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuts, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amin of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Superman, Plainview, Texas.
Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
Jesus name.
Without Chai, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish, Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida.
Detroit, the Incredible, straight out the ATL.
James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Midday from London, UK.
Let's go!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, P-A-Y-N-E. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Mo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast and champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVV, this Coach J-Man. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2 division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
Mr. VC,
LV Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Maurice, aka the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbat 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Louis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people, there is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. Today we're going to be talking Deontay Wilder and his fight with Anthony Joshua that just doesn't happen. The fact that he's come out on his social media in a very heartfelt, humbling message. He's got R&B playing in the background. And, you know, he goes into letting Anthony Joshua know he basically doesn't want to end his career and he and Joshua not be able to give the fight fans the fight that they've been wanting for so long. On the other half of that, you got Michael Hunter going to the internet streets to call Deontay Wilder and his team a liar for saying that they sent him an offer that he refused, which he says he didn't, that he would fight Deontay Wilder in a heartbeat, yada, yada, yada. So we'll be putting, those news and notes out there. We'll give you the audio from Wilder and the tweets from Michael Hunter. And we've snuck in a previews and prediction because I know you guys aren't hardcores. But O'Shaquie Foster is fighting this week. It's billed as a big fight. A lot of money coming in on Eduardo Rocky Hernandez late. The fight is in Cancun. Automatically, they're calling it the backyard of Rocky. I doubt he lives in Cancun, but, it is still Mexican soil. And O'Shaquie is going to have to defend his belt out there. And it could be a tough task. I can see why people think it won't be easy. So we'll be talking about not only the main event with O'Shaquie Foster and Eduardo Rocky Hernandez, but as well as the co-main and the undercard that's a decent undercard. So if this is what you're interested in, then this is the place to be. This is the spot to call in. The number to call, 1-425-569-5241. You can also hit us up on Discord. Right now, we're not even activating Twitter Spaces. I'm actually doing a complete update on the device that I use for Twitter to see if that's going to help it out. But so far, we haven't been able to get that show on the road again. But, like I said, Discord is available if you want to call in that way. You got the landline if you want to call in that way, 1-425-569-5241. And you can always just use the comment section to voice your opinion, and we'll get to it there too. So let me present you guys with this audio from Deontay Wilder, as well as the Michael Hunter tweets, and give you the information and allow you guys to call in and let me know what you think. I'm sure everyone's going to want the Joshua fight. But my thing is, do we continue to wait for the Joshua fight? Or should Wilder just get a fight since he hasn't fought in forever? And when he did fight, it was only one round. It would be good for him to get some sort of activity under his belt so that he can be the best version of himself in this particular fight. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, as it's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans that don't know we talk boxing here every day, twice a day. Now, this is Deontay Wilder's verified Instagram. He's at about 2.7 million followers here on Instagram, so shout out to Wilder. 2.7, he's got a lot of followers, and this is the topic.
It's a good Saturday. It's a beautiful Saturday as Daryl, and we out here just celebrating life. And,
FYI, that's his
two
R&B in the background.
As I celebrate, for my fans, I wanted to tell you guys that I love you guys so much. Thank you for the love and support that you've given me, and what I keep on receiving each and every time. Still to this day. It's very much received, and I appreciate you. One of the top things that's been brought to me is when I'm fighting again, and I promise you guys I'll be back very soon. It's just sometimes the business of boxing, sometimes has to run its course and let it do what it do. But I'll be back very soon. And another thing I wanted to address with a fight that everyone is looking forward to and hope it happens. And I'm doing everything in my power to make it happen, and I'm referring to it as the Anthony Joshua fight. So Anthony, you're hearing it from my mouth here personally, from the horse's mouth himself. Hey, I'm here, I'm ready to go. I heard some things about what your promoter said that my last fight only lasted a short period of time, that I ain't fought in a year, and he don't know if I want to fight or not. But I'm letting you know right now, right here, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to Get in that ring, man. Let's make this the best time of our lives. This would be a major disaster if we would never be able to get in the ring and put our stamp down in history, bro. You know what I mean? When people would think about classic and great fights, I want them to think about us as well, you know, and being able to do that, we got to get in the ring, you know, and that's just what it's all about. You know, the silliest thing I've heard is people saying that you're not ready, and that's the silliest thing, because I don't believe that. I believe you're ready. I hope you're ready. I think you're ready. So let's make this happen, bro. Me and you, make the history happen. I'm looking forward to seeing your response, bro. I'll talk to you soon. Love, peace, and God bless. What's up, baby? It's a good Saturday. It's a beautiful Saturday as Daryl, and we out here just celebrating life. And I just wanted to address two situations out here.
So that was the Bronze Bomber. I don't know. Maybe he felt the approach would be received better by Anthony Joshua. Obviously, he's not trying to discredit Joshua. He's not trying to defame Joshua. You know, he's trying to take Joshua down the road that Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford went down. That road of let's not fuck this up. Let's make history. Let's be remembered with the greats. And that's what I'm hearing from Deontay Wilder. You know, the issue is always going to be the contract, the money. You know, is it going to be easy as he's making it sound in this video when the contracts actually get sent, when the money actually gets divided up? You know, is it still going to be easy? Are we still going to be talking and thinking of history and making history? As long as we can remain in that frame of mind, I think we can get this fight. I really believe we can get this fight. Now, obviously, it's up to Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder is not going to be taken to his social media pleading with AJ if it was easy to make a fight with AJ. It's clearly not. You know, Wilder's never really been in the plans. It's my belief they just don't want those issues. And I understand it. But they need to be honest about it so that the world can move on. So that we know, you know, that it's not something we're going to get and we need to focus our attention on something else. Now, I'm not saying that something else is exactly this Michael Hunter stuff, but this is what we got, and Wilder doesn't have a fight. So this is Michael Hunter DMing Deontay Wilder directly. Hello, champ. Tay Jones, member of Deontay Wilder's team, went live on YouTube today and said, I guess this is someone DMing Michael, excuse me, and said they offered you a fight, but you outpriced yourself. Is there any truth to that? If not, call them out on this BS. And Hunter says here in his caption, now you know not to mention my name and especially not spread false information. I wouldn't hesitate to take a fight for peanuts. Clean this mess up.
These guys' whole cars are getting pulled. And I forgot another name, Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter had been calling out Deontay Wilder. Mm-hmm. They seen each other out there in LA in the Apex gym. Michael Hunter didn't say shit. But guess what? His whole car got pulled too. We tried to fight Michael Hunter recently. And his trainer was outpricing himself.
Oh, wow.
Come on, man. And it's certain shit that I shouldn't be saying. You know, D probably ain't gonna say too much, but I'm gonna say it, man. These guys hope.
So that is Tay Jones saying that Michael Hunter and his trainer turned down a fight. Michael is on his social media saying it's not true. If you go to Boxing Scene, which I'll go there in a bit, I'll get you a headline that has Wilder's trainer saying that numerous fighters have turned down $4 million to face Deontay Wilder. And that's Malik Scott who said that. and I'll try and find that here on Boxing Scene as quickly as possible. While you're waiting on me to find that article, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. One Man Army, Solo, Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo, but you already know those phone lines is open 14255695241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. I'm going to try and get Twitter working. Now watch this. Watch this. Okay, yeah. All right, so it's not connected. Now we need to connect first. But in the meantime, let me show you the screen share. This is Wilder's trainer saying, Deontay Wilder's trainer says, fighters have been turning down $4 million paydays. That's a tragedy, right? So there are alleged offers being sent to alleged heavyweights that are not taking the fight. Michael Hunter making it clear he is not one of those heavyweights and that he would take, quote unquote, peanuts. And again, it's not the fight we wanted, but it's certainly the fight that Deontay Wilder needs. He should want to be active. He should want to have more than one round in 4 years. I mean, really, though, it's a big fight. But this is what we're talking about. I'm opening up the phone lines. If you're interested, you know how to call 1425-569-5241.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/The Boxing Voice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Tyson Fury.
See?
That's how you get off the line.
You hear that?
Easy.
Of course you hear that. That was Twitter. That's a video literally on Twitter from Top Rank. So I'm going to try this fucking Spaces again. And we're going to see, can we get this Twitter back? Because that's a blow, honestly. That's a low blow as well. I miss not having Twitter. It opens us up and, gets us more people on the show. Yeah, nah, it ain't working. Right now, we should have been hearing music playing from the space. But we're going out to Stay Wavy TV. What up?
That's what's happening with you, man.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, man, we need to make this Wilder and AJ fight happen, man. You know what I'm saying? This would be a big fight for the culture. You feel me? You got my boy Deontay. Boom, squad. Wilder, you know what I'm saying? Fighting, AJ. You feel me? I mean, we all know my boy Wilder gonna knock AJ out within 6 rounds. You feel me? And honestly, I think AJ and Eddie Hearn, man, like, they don't want this fight to happen because that'll be the end of AJ's career, man. Once Wilder knocks AJ out, bro, I mean, it's over for AJ, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, his career pretty much be done. I mean, you can't bounce back from that. You know what I'm saying? And then these guys that's stuck in Wilder that's being offered $4 million. Yo, Les, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If I was offered $4 million to fight Wilder, like, I would think about it, Les, because how you gonna enjoy $4 million if you die, Ness? You know what I'm saying? Like, Wilder got the right hand of God, bro. You could possibly, Ness, you could possibly die taking the right hand from Wilder, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that I have to think about, bro. Cause like, you either gonna die or be paralyzed, bro. It's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, we need this fight to happen, man. And Wilder been out the ring way too long, bro. He had that one fight with Hernandez. You feel me? He was a journeyman. And, I wanted Wilder to fight Andy Ruiz. You feel me? It sucks they couldn't make that shit happen because I think that would have been a tough fight for Wilder. You feel me? I think that would have been a very competitive, tough fight. And, honestly, Andy Ruiz could have pulled that off, bro. Wilder's one of my favorite fighters, but I think Andy Ruiz could have pulled off. He possibly could have pulled off a W against Wilder. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So if we can't get the AJ and Wilder fight, I want to get that Wilder and Andy Ruiz fight. You know what I'm saying? But that's my call, man. Subscribe, thumbs up, Shout out to the Boxer Boys. Shout out to Ness and Danny. It's your boy Wavy. I'm out.
All right. Appreciate you. We are taking phone calls. We got Discord open. If you want to talk, hit us up. I got Average Boxing Fan. Talk to me. Average Boxing Fan. Check. All right. Well, in the meantime, in between time, let's at least give a slight preview here of the Oshaki Foster card. Like I said, a lot of money coming in on Rocky Hernandez. Obviously, I'm gonna ride with Foster. I just haven't seen anything that Rocky has done on this level. But the back and forth between them has been great. I'm very excited for this fight. You should be tuning in to Justice Hooney from Australia taking on TMT Money May's own Andrew Tabiti. Shout out to Otis Pemberton, who is out there in Cancun with Andrew as his head trainer. And, I'm interested in that fight. Obviously, Andrew's given up a lot. Hooney is a full-fledged heavyweight, but he's taken up the step to Andrew awfully fast, so we'll see, can he be derailed? Oscar Escaldón I seen in the gym. It's hilarious. I had no clue that was him, but I could see through the headgear that that's his face. Bro, he is so small. Like, so small. Crazy. And let's be real. I mean, he is done. I don't know what he's doing here. I guess it's because it's Mexico, even though he's not even Mexican. This dude is Colombian or some shit, so whatever. Other than that, there's really no other fights that you need to be looking at that I know of. Everybody else is going to have to make us believers and obviously surprise us, get our attention. But don't forget, we are still talking that fight. It's on your DAZN as long as you got the package. And it'll be in Cancun. Oshaki Foster defending his title against Eduardo Rocky Hernandez. Remember that the team of Eduardo Rocky Hernandez is the same team of Bernardo Lopez and just a lot of people. So he is fully equipped. It's not like he's coming into this fight as a true B-side. He's closer to, an A-side than the B-side. So there could be some tight scorecards here, especially, with Oshaki going all the way to Cancun. But, Oshaki got to show that there's levels. And he's really got to separate himself in this fight. He can't allow this fight to be at all tight because, it could end badly for him. They can rob him, right? A lot of people are thinking because it's in the hometown, which I don't believe it is. I'm not going to Google it, but I highly doubt Hernandez is from Cancun. But I did want to show this intense face-off that Eddie Hearn shared on his 1.3 million followers here on Instagram.
No, he like looking at me. We can rock out like this all day. You gonna see? Don't touch. You gonna see?
I love it. He ain't let him touch it. People, they be trying to say, oh, it's bad luck. AJ let Andy hold the belt.
It's a difference. It's still, boy. And still. Saturday.
And the new es sábado.
Saturday, I promise you, this coming back home. Glad you took off the glasses. I can see your soul now.
My flow.
You're
not
ready, man. You put a 126 pounds.
He said, I'm glad you took off the glasses. And dude trying to tell him, like, I'm not scared. That's just my flow. That's my style. You feel me?
To get that belt. That's what he said.
See, the dude talking, that's the manager. And he's got a lot of He's like the new Samson, the younger version of Samson. But I got to find out what country he's from. I don't know if he's from Mexico, but he's got a lot of good fighters, a couple champions already.
You saying what I did at 140 pounder in Costa Rica? Don't talk like
It wasn't no contender.
And who has he fought that was even on Ray? Who has he fought that's on Ray?
Are you ready to fight?
Who has?
Oshaki asking, who did Rocky fight that's on Ray Vargas'
No,
level?
we didn't.
Don't talk for him, though. Don't talk for him. You don't see my people talking for me. Don't talk for him.
No, because you're thinking about it.
I mean, he got to talk for him. Let's be real. His English ain't good enough.
Stay busy, bro. Why he couldn't get straight to me? He could have been a mandatory.
You ain't ready. You didn't even want to take this fight, and that's what we went to.
Don't cap out here.
Ooh, they said you ain't want to take this fight. Listen.
Don't cap what we went to. They've been running from this fight for 2 years.
Running from this fight for 2 years.
They took a stay busy fight in the summertime instead of going straight into a fight with the champ. Come on, man. I ain't fought since February. We could have got it active in the summer. Hey, you see my man's need a cheerleader, man.
Damn, that's less than 1%, though. It only got 1,100 likes. That's fucking crazy. He got 1.3 followers, bro. Eddie, you know, at least he's trying. I do also want to show you this because I know people are going to talk about it, and it is what it is, you know. We can talk about it.
What's going on?
So, Gray from BoxRec received an email from the commission in Texas that Keyshawn Davis versus Nahir Albright has been overturned from a Keyshawn Davis win to a no decision. Davis has also been placed on a 90-day suspension for a rules violations and will not be eligible to fight this year. Remember, he was scheduled to fight Jose Pedraza. They just finalized that fight. Now, this happened, and this is jeopardizing that fight. But the thing is that no one knows what he tested positive for, or if he tested positive. Is it PEDs? Is it? I don't even know what the fuck could it be. What else do you get suspended and you get a no contest? You got to have something in your system after the post-fight piss test. But Keyshawn Davis and Nahir Albright has been overturned to a no decision by the Texas Commission. And the exact reason for this is unclear at this time, but that's per BoxRec Gray. So I know there's going to be some that want to talk about it. So it's there. We can certainly discuss what we don't know is why he's suspended. So calling in and asking why is he suspended isn't going to help anybody. But I got Cuban Missile, member for 6 months on that champ level. What's good, Ness and TBV Nation? Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Yeah. Ness, love what you've been doing, brother. Been good listening to the morning pod. Just wanted some quick thoughts on that Keyshawn Davis situation. Well, I'm glad I just said that because there goes your thoughts. I got Negron, $5 super chat. Says, Ness, fan of the show. Just wanted to drop a super chat. And Wilder still singing? Laugh out loud. Cook 'em. Nah, bro. Let Wilder do his thing, champ, man. Everybody's entitled to a little song.
Really in the mood, babe. Let's get in the groove, babe. So what you got to lose,
Yo,
babe?
you know this that shit you want in the Caribbean beats like.
Let's get in the groove, babe. So what you got to lose, babe?
Yeah, I fuck with this song though. I ain't gonna front, man. Let Wilder do his thing. Don't be hating on my boy. It's just me and you, baby. You know you like that shit. I got 619 Cali Factor, $5 super chat. Salute, Ness. I think Eddie is too terrified to let AJ fight Wilder. And did you hear about Keyshawn Davis suspended for 90 days? I sure did, and I'm extra glad we just screen shared it and talked about it. Pugilist Zine, $3. Very excited about Foster Rocky. Underrated scrap. Yes, sir. We're going to be doing a live fight chat. We'll also be live from Hardin for the Tyson Fury. Then we'll be back probably here because that The zone card doesn't start till 8, I believe. But chill. Oh, he said let him cook. Okay, my bad. Leonard Sterling, 5-pounder. People need to move on from the past. AJ and Wilder agreed to fight in Saudi with skills challenge. No control over Saudi politics. Fight will happen. But when, champ? I mean, AJ was out there saying that it probably can still happen on the Usyk Fury card. So, if that's the case, we want it. We want it this year. Wilder's saying he's available, so it'd be good if we can get it. Let me see if this Twitter space is gonna work the other way. I don't think it is though. James Benitez. Yeah, that ain't working. See, I heard nothing. So sad. Let me see, and maybe it's a bug, bro. Because let me see something. I bet you I hear you now. I do hear you. Yeah, but not on the show, champ. Not on the show the way it needs to be. But give me a sec. Let's try something else. Hold on. You won't have to run a live test with you. Oh shit, it's working. I hear you now. This shit crazy, bro. You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still here.
It worked. It worked. I don't know. Shit weird, bro.
It is what it is, man. You steady grinding, man. That's all. I respect that, man. Now with the topic of the show, um, I don't believe anything that they said, man. Talking about they offered what 4 different fighters $4 million. I mean, like let's just run through the names of some fighters that probably could. I mean, Otto Wallin. He damn near stole the whole trilogy and everything and took that away from Wilder and everything with an upset win over Fury if he would have did that. I mean, Lord knows he never made that kind of money. So with him almost beating Fury, I would highly doubt that he'll turn down $4 million.
Bro,
Michael,
breaking
what's up?
news. Ryan O'Hara is reporting that Keyshawn tested positive for marijuana. That's, first of
I'm
all,
not surprised.
fire.
And that's
Fire.
bullshit. Yeah, yeah.
More fire. More fire. Yo, fuck all that shit. Get that man his win back. If that man could fight and he
For
got that
marijuana, come on.
stamina with some weed, let that motherfucker be the next Ricky Williams for boxing, man. Fuck all that shit, bruh. No, sir, I'm not happy. That's unfair. Hardeen up. Get your discount
Yeah,
code.
that's
I got them for you, man. We support marijuana over here. What the fuck they doing? No, that ain't
he did.
fair.
Oh, that's some bullshit right there, man. Oh,
That's
he got
crazy, bruh. That's
a no
fucked up.
contest for some weed. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. With all the other shit that be going on, man. Man, Keyshawn, man, you need to go ahead and petition that, man, and get your fucking win back, man.
That's
There's no
crazy.
reason why you
Bro,
need.
if that was in
Yeah.
Vegas, it wouldn't even happen. If they don't even test for that shit, bro. Crazy, bro. That's fucked up, for real, for real.
Mm. And so you telling me they would have tested for that in Florida for his next fight?
Hell yeah, they in Florida. Vegas the only commission that ain't testing, right? It's from what I
I
hear.
mean, Jesus. Damn. Is what it is. What it is. My call real quick and everything. I'll think about the Keyshawn shit later. But yeah, man. We know the Hunters, man. Michael Hunter, man. We know he ain't turning down no smoke. I mean, we saw what the hell his brother did in that damn what was it, Vegas casino, some shit like that. What beat that nigga up, that random street dude up or some shit like
Yeah.
that. Like, yeah, we know the Hunter family ain't running away from no smoke. I mean, shit. What Big Bang? Come on, man. Big Bang wants that Wilder fight, man. Like, we know he ain't turning that shit down after he already damn beat up a top 10 heavyweight. And on top of that, I mean, shit, Gerald Miller. Come on, man. Gerald Miller, man, he's starving for a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? We know they ain't holler at him, and he used to beat Wilder's ass and goddamn sparring and shit. Allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly because I know the Wilder fans going to come out and say, oh, that ain't true. But shit, Gerald Miller used to speak goddamn very foul on Wilder's name and everything. And Wilder ain't never really check him on that shit. So there must be some truth to it. Either way it goes, man, I'm not believing that money's real. It probably was way less than that. And besides, man, who the fuck cares, man, about an AJ Wilder, man? We want to see some other shit. Wilder at the point after taking a loss to the Fury, he needs to rebuild. He needs to do more than what he did from that Hernandez fight. So give us some other fights, man. Rebuild. And then let's see. See if you really still are the king that you once was, man. Anyways, Ness, I'm out, man. I'll let the show keep rolling.
All right. Yo, that's fucked up, bruh. I'm making a post for this. That's crazy. Let me get to the next caller. Brandon on Twitter. We missed you, man. What up? Oh shit, I'm screen sharing. I'm always
Yo,
doing that. What
what
up,
up?
Brandon?
Yo,
What up,
what up?
Brandon?
This Wilder Joshua fight. I mean, what up? Yo, did you see that? Did you see that Tyson Fury and Ngannou press conference?
Nah. Yeah. It depends which day.
Yeah, I just see I just popped up on my Instagram feed. This guy, this guy actually headbutted him during the press conference. Honestly, looking at that itself, I just think that uh, Tyson Fury is gonna lose. And I don't say that was just like guessing, but it's actually possible that he might lose. And if that happens, like without a doubt, Usyk will probably be the best to become being named as the best heavyweight in all boxing. Because Tyson Fury, like, yeah, he was praised for like a certain amount of time as like the best boxer heavyweight, but I don't think he's really that good. Like, okay, yeah, he beat Wilder a couple times. He has like a lot of wins and he's pretty tough, but he's kind of like cringy and people just like him because he's from the UK, which I understand it. Like UK people are like pretty cool people, but there's a lot of those fighters from the UK which that are kind of overrated. Um, in my opinion, if he loses this fight, he's just kind of like he'll probably still be like one of the greatest, but he probably won't be like the greatest like currently. Like that'll go to Usyk. And then if Ganu wins, it's gonna be like, yeah, we have like a new like challenger on the come up. So either way, it's gonna be good. Is this like October 29th, like something like that? Like it's coming up soon. Um that's gonna be interesting to see who wins that. I actually want to see that. Um but that Tank interview, bro, like dang man, that guy Tank, dude, you gotta get him on like your spaces one time to see what he says. Cause I remember I saw him in one of the spaces. He was actually talking to like some other guys in the spaces about like his style of fighting. Like it was crazy. Like I wonder if you could like reach out to him and be like, "Hey Tank, we're trying to get you on our spaces to see what he says." Like imagine that getting Tank on it, interviewing Tank, like that would be insane. Like the guy, he actually seems pretty cool. Like he doesn't seem like an asshole. So that would be nice. But no, like I just seen something on Twitter saying like Devin Haney after this Progress fight, Devin Haney's gonna fight whatever his name is, Tank too. Like this guy Devin Haney wants to fight like the greatest fighters. I don't know like what he's trying to do with his career, but he's trying to fight like really big, really good fighters. Like I don't understand. Like yeah, it's good to do that, but like you might actually like you have a chance of losing. Like here's the thing: what Canelo did was smart. Here's what Canelo did that was smart. He chose fighters that he knew were he's probably going to most likely going to win. He didn't choose those difficult fighters that like those big fights, those huge fights. But 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 hey, like it worked out for him. This guy, you'd probably beat every single person, almost every single person he came across. But no, like I feel after seeing that interview with Tank, I feel like Tank is just like in this mode where he's like not gonna lose any fights at all. That this guy is like he knows he's like a fuck like he knows he's like a legend, but he just doesn't really act like it because he's just humble. That's he's kind of dude in a way he's kind of like fucking whatever his name is Mayweather because that's how Mayweather was too. He was like he knew he was the greatest of all time, but the dude was just humble as hell. Like every time like he spoke in interviews and like public speaking. So like Tank, what he says is funny and all, but in like reality, he can probably knock out like
feel like it's your
95%
time,
of his opponents.
but it's not your time.
All right, Brandon, you the man. You the man. Yo, so many people sending me this Keyshawn shit, bro. It's crazy. That sucks, bro. I already did my little post. Fuck all that. I'm not with the shaming anybody for smoking. Imagine they would have let Ricky Williams keep playing football. Probably would have been the greatest running back, bro, in the world. Not to mention how many kids he would have inspired to still play football. You know, because some people just quit. Like, I know dudes like that. Like, man, they like smoking so much, they not trying to do activities that require, you feel me, running. But that's because they don't know you can break through. Like there's actually people that run marathons smoke weed, man. Like that's fucked up. All I'm saying is if a motherfucker could fight at that level, huh? Come on, bro. Let that man be, bro. Why y'all doing him like that? NFL, what up?
Yo, what it do? You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yo, quick question about the Keyshawn thing. Don't like different states got different like rules and
Yes.
commissions and all that.
Yeah,
So how
Vegas
can he
let you
get?
smoke. Vegas let you smoke and joke. Not wherever he fought at. Where he fought at though? Didn't he fight him? No, he fought in Texas, not in
Yeah,
Vegas.
he fought in Texas. He fought in Texas. So wait, they can block him from fighting in Florida though. Like even though they got different commissions too and shit.
Well, you right about that. He's probably suspended in Texas and not over there, but you don't know if the other commission is just gonna run with it.
True, true. Oh, yeah, I just seen Rick Glacier post that for real. I don't know how what's the name accurate he is for real, but he the first person I seen say Showtime was going out of business. So
And what
I,
did he
I ain't
say
gonna.
now? He's saying what?
He's saying yeah, it was for marijuana. He can't fight December 9th and all that.
Hmm. Sucks, bro. That's crazy,
Yeah,
bro. How you don't let motherfuckers smoke? They out here working. You feel me? So it's like they need that little relaxation for the body and the muscles, man. That's not right.
exactly. If anything, it's not no like performance enhancer. That's gonna drag you down. If anything, like come on now.
Word, bro. I can't believe it, man. Seriously.
But
Yo,
real
why?
quick, I want to touch.
So,
What's
yeah.
up? What's up?
Oh man, nah. Kid Schofield sent me the news, and he like, what happened? He not ready. He a troll.
That'll be a good comeback fight though for him after this little 90 days.
Word.
But now I wanted to touch on the topic last night because Twitter Space wasn't working real quick. That I hope Miguel not fighting Canelo next. Was that like something you was fantasy booking, or was that like a rumor
Nah,
going
that's
around right
that's that's rumor in ESPN Mexico.
now? Man, for one, didn't Canelo's out his own mouth say he ain't fighting no Mexicans when he came to David Benavidez? But now all of a sudden it's cool when it's Miguel, right? That's crazy to me.
Yeah. Well, they saying
And
Munguia is in May and Benavidez is in what you call it? Uh
September.
September, yeah.
Oh boy. See, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. But I don't know. In my opinion, he lost his last fight against Sergi too. Like he don't damn sure don't deserve. Like people was comparing him to Berlinga. Like they say, yo, he should fight Berlinga. Now you just jump to Canelo. Come on, man. You ready to get stopped early. And
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That
I mean,
Mongiel
remember he
fight versus
moved up.
Sergi.
He moved up to 68 with Dervinchenko ain't get stopped. So, you know.
Yeah, he ain't get stopped. It's just like that was like my first or second week in the betting show and all that. But I thought he lost, but I was cool because that made us some money.
Feel like it's your time,
Bet.
but
But
it's not your time.
that's
Appreciate you,
all for
champ.
real.
That's the call. We going out to Majid. What up? What up?
Yo, what up? How I sound?
Straight.
Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members or Patreon for something. Um, shit, looking at the title, I feel like that Wilder versus Joshua shit is absolute cap because motherfucking Eddie Hearn and them said that they decided to go a different direction. They fucking with Hergovich because WBC rankings and mandatory at the winner undisputed, like what they said, so I feel like You know, like I don't believe. You know what I'm saying? And then other dude like I don't even like Michael Hunter. Shit, I mean, if he want to do it, you know, I don't even know what to say about that.
I mean, ain't nobody else calling out Wilder.
Yeah, it's a
Andy
fight, and I
Ruiz
feel like,
want 20 and 10 and all this weird shit.
hmm
You know,
yeah, I feel
nobody
like
really calling him
4 million
out.
some good money. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like the excitement is my reaction right now. Like, but like niggas need to get active one way or another. But hey man, I'm like, how much longer do? No, this is what I'm asking you. Do you think that AJ and Eddie Hearn like together have enough power to get like to make a fight where Wilder, if they absolutely wanted it, like nobody else? Do you think that they could make the fight or whatever? Because it
Hell yeah,
seemed
but
like
it would have they could definitely make the fight, but Wilder would have to be willing to go to the zone. They could do the zone America. They could do it. They could do the fight in the UK. Still sell it in America. They could do it. They could they
yeah.
could do it in America too if they want because Wilder's big enough. That's why Fury did it here. They could do it in Las Vegas.
I'm just feeling like they need to man. Eddie Hearn and them, they need to stop playing and make that shit, man. We got all these
The
fights that
thing
we
is,
asked
those
for, but
dudes got to stop wanting 20 million guarantee. You know what I'm saying? $40 million up front. That's not, you know.
yeah, that's hella bread. Somebody was asking for that much.
I mean, you just got to imagine if Canelo making 50, Wilder made
Yeah,
25 with Brazil, and he made whatever he made with Fury. I mean,
yeah.
it just makes sense.
Has any of them made that type of money after they
Hell yeah,
double
AJ
losses?
make that type of money.
Oh, Wilder hasn't. Mm-mm-mm.
No,
Oh
Wilder
shit.
has, but not as consistently as AJ. But
Yeah,
let me get
yeah.
right back to you. It looks like I got a guest here.
All right.
All right, champ. Daniel, what's up, champ? Daniel Blancos in the building. You're originally from Milwaukee, correct?
Yeah, I'm from Milwaukee.
Yeah, man. We got a
Yep.
trainer that calls into this show, and he put us on you a while back, man, and told us that you had been working with Benavidez and to keep an eye on you. I think you even got one fight in Milwaukee, right? In that area.
Nah, I haven't fought in Milwaukee before yet.
Oh, okay. But yeah, man, talk to us. I know you're gonna be on the Benavidez and Demetrius Andrade undercard. Last time we spoke, you weren't sure about the opponent. Did they give you an opponent already?
Yeah, I finally got an opponent. Guy from Texas. 10-3. It'll be a great fight.
All right, 10-3. What's his name?
Ranko Gonzalez, I think, something like that.
Your last fight, I actually know Devon Lee, tough veteran,
Yeah.
been in the game for a minute.
hmm
You went the full distance with him. Did you
Yeah.
know? Did you expect to go the distance, or did you go into that fight thinking you'd stop him?
To be honest, I don't really go into fights thinking I'm gonna knock him out or get the stoppage. I like to take every fight. We take it round by round. We don't rush into things. I like to stay calm, composed, and if the knockout comes, it comes. Great. But if not, then I'm gonna just do my job and try to look the best as I can.
Absolutely. You've been very, very busy. I mean, in 2022, you were able to rack up 4 fights. 2023, you already got 3 fights. This will be your fourth fight. Um,
Yep.
Not a lot of people can say they fought 4 times in 2 years back to back, man. What do you attribute that to? And I'm sure you're excited that you are getting to fight once per quarter.
Oh yeah, of course. I love it. I love staying active. Every fight, I feel like I'm getting better. I'm building up more. I'm looking better. I'm working on things every day in the gym. So every fight, I get to pull things out of the bag and give the fans exciting fights.
Do you go into these fights fully knowing like there's really no way this guy can beat me. Like, I'm sparring the Mexican monster. I'm in camp with him since I started boxing. Like, essentially, one can look at it that you're being groomed to take over the division by what people fear is the boogeyman of the division. How do you
Hmm.
look at it?
Yeah, I feel very blessed to be part of the team, you know, and to be sparring and working with David and all the Benavides team. So I feel really good. I feel very confident going into the fight because we train hard, man. We train like animals. So you win the fights training, you know, digging
Absolutely.
deep. So at the end of the day, you know, we just go in the ring and we do our job.
For sure, man. And I'm sure it's a very competitive surrounding. I remember they blessed me one time to be in the training camp when they were in LA somewhere at the mansion, and it's all these guys, so you're pushing each other.
Yeah,
Everybody runs together, everybody spars together. Speaking
yeah.
of that, I'm sure you work with Pacheco too.
Oh yeah, of course with Diego.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. Wow, that seems like a perfect setup. How did you
Mhm.
connect with them? Because you're all the way in Milwaukee.
Yeah. So the thing is, I had met David and Jose Senior back in California when they were. I forgot who they were getting ready for, but they were at the Brick House sparring, and I have some family out there in Cali, and I was visiting them, and we found out that they were gonna spar over there. So you know, we all like linked up there. We met there, and they really liked the work, so we just kept in contact, you know, after all this time. And then,
So you
you know,
were
they
a pro
started.
already?
No, I was still amateur during that time.
And who was your trainer at that time?
My father has always been my trainer.
Is he still in the corner with you now?
Yeah, my father's still in the corner, and right now, Jose is my main trainer along with my dad.
And obviously, you guys have been together now for a minute, so I'm assuming the chemistry's been good between your father and Jose. They clicked well.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, they clicked real good. My father has been a big fan of Jose too, so you know, he he feels very comfortable with Jose working with me, and so do I. You know, uh, being part of the team is just awesome. Everyone gets along. We all push each other, and you know, on November is going to be a big night for us.
For sure, man. For sure. That's a great story. So I'm assuming you moved in with them, right? Because that's how Jose likes it. He likes his fighters to like stay together when they're in camp.
Yeah. I'm staying right now. I'm fortunate enough to be with another fighter here from the team that's over here in Seattle.
Okay, who's that?
Uh, he's one of our guys. His name is Julio. We call him Dalos.
Okay. All right. All right. So I got a couple questions here from the people. I'm gonna pull that up in a bit, but I do want to know where'd you get the nickname before we move on. How'd you get the
Yeah.
nickname Iceman?
So I actually got it from an old coach back in Milwaukee because he gave it to me because before every fight, you know, I get my hands wrapped and all that. I would go around touching people with my hands because they'd be so cold for some reason. He's like, man, your hands are as cold as ice. I'm gonna just call you the Iceman.
Oh man, why did I think it was because you was putting people to sleep? You know when you knock somebody out, they say he iced them. Okay.
Yeah. That too. Got ice in the veins, you know.
I got James Valdez in San Antonio, Texas. He says Benavidez versus Boo Boo. Who wins and how? Oh boy, like you're gonna say Boo Boo.
Yeah, right. No, man, I got David. You know, in the camp they haven't been taking Boo Boo lightly, man. David's been training hard. He's locked in. He's focused. He's training like an animal every day. And to be honest, I think it's gonna be a real good fight, man. and I think David's gonna stop him towards round 8 or 9. If I'm being honest.
I got Ruin at 504 New Orleans. He says, "What's the status on your nursing career?"
Uh, um, that's funny that I didn't know about that. I did want to become a nurse. I was going to school to become a nurse, and I think I got like a year and a half in of gen eds. Taking all those courses, but it was just taking too long, man. That process to become a nurse is tough. So
You were trying to
what I
go to be
didn't,
the registered nurse?
yeah, yeah, I was, and that process was just taking too long. So I told my parents, I'm like, let me do something else, so I could still get a little technical diploma. So instead of becoming a registered nurse, I became a CNA, a nursing assistant.
Okay. The last question is coming from New York Bullet in New York. Says, "What up, champ? Who were your favorite fighters coming up?"
Coming up, man, there's a lot of good fighters nowadays, man. But the thing is, I like to watch the old school fighters a lot too.
Okay. Who's that?
For sure, I would have to say Chavez, definitely legend, man. Juan Manuel Marquez, Roy Jones Jr. Who else? Who else do I watch a lot? And I'd say, to be honest, those three, I really like watching them, man. They're just
Who
so. Yeah,
who
go
would you
ahead.
say who would you say your style's modeled after?
I try to take bits and pieces from everyone that I see. If I feel like I can modify it towards something I can do, then I'll try to add it to the tool bag. But I like to watch a lot of boxing, man. That's just how you get better sometimes. Just watching that film, studying all the grades, seeing what you could do.
For sure, man. Well, those are all my questions, Daniel. I want to thank you, obviously, for joining us. We wish you the best of luck, November 25th. Do you
Thank
have
you, thank
like
you.
anywhere you want to direct people for tickets? Did they give you a ticket block or anything like that, or are those tickets already sold out?
Not that I know of. I think of the pre tickets, the pre sales already went live. So we just gotta wait till that day comes now, November 25th. It's gonna be a big night.
For sure, champ. Well, appreciate you coming on the show, man. Keep grinding. We'll be locked in November 25th.
So thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
having me, y'all.
All right. I'll send you the link when it's out.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Even though we live, but they be still wanting the link. You know how that go. We got Trey in Omaha. What up? Damn, my bad, James. He said it was one more. I got it, man. That post was out for a bit. Listen, if you're a YouTube member, if you're a TBV Patreon, anybody I interview, even if it's a last minute interview, I put a post out for you. You should always check your community page. You should always check your members page. Um, Anyone that I interview, there's a post. Right now, there's a post for Lou DeBella, you know, Peter Dobson, anybody that I said is going to be on the show. It's just sitting there waiting for you to drop your question and waiting for us to get them on the show. Sometimes these things get rescheduled. Look, I completely forgot I got Frank Smith tomorrow. I just remembered today. I need to remember tomorrow. He's supposed to be on at 9:30 a.m., which then we can really talk about Wilder Joshua. So you have to remind me. What up, Nike?
Shouts out to the boxing voice. Shouts out to Ness, Danny, whole team, man. So they really took away the business and lost.
Uh, what do you mean took the business away? Oh yeah, you talking about Keyshawn? Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
They took
yeah,
away his
yeah.
man.
Got a no
Go, man.
contest. The rumor is hasn't been officially announced, but according to reports, it's marijuana.
That's bullshit. Cause if it's marijuana, right? So-called, they say marijuana is supposed to deplete you. It ain't giving him no fucking boost. I thought marijuana supposed to slow you down and all this shit. So why the fuck? It ain't like he took some cocaine and got enhancement. It wasn't no enhancing drug. Like, and then I don't even look at as marijuana as like a drug. I mean, shit, man, it's a fucking plant at the end of the day. And then, like, damn, bro. A drug is when they put all them fucking chemicals in it. Like, cocaine is a drug. Yeah, the coca plant, it comes from that, but they gotta mix all them fucking chemicals and shit to make that powder to put up your fucking nose. The marijuana is nothing but a herb from a fucking tree, bush, whatever you want to call it, that grows out the ground. That you take off that motherfucker, roll it up, or put it in a pipe, or you can just put it in a fucking one of the smoke vacuums and let it blow the smoke out and sit in the motherfucker. How the fuck? I don't understand that, man. That's crazy. They doing him like that. Like, it's crazy. It ain't like he tested dirty for steroids or clomiderol or all that other shit. Like, that's crazy right there. And the Wilder Joshua, I'm over that shit. Fury and what's the name? That's a fucking publicity stunt. Shouts out to my man Bill Haney, you know what I'm saying? That right there, publicity stunt. Nobody watching that fucking Nagano and Fury. Like, bro, you a professional boxer. Like, man, you doing the shit Floyd did when he retired. You ain't even retired. Like, come on now. Like, everybody trying to do that shit what Floyd did with McGregor. Like, nah. Hell no, man. I don't like it. I'm not buying that shit on the 28th. When dare touch it. I don't give a fuck what people say. That's what's fucking the sport up. They be like, oh, no, you're not buying that. You gotta support the sport. The fuck I'm gonna support a publicity stunt for? Like, hell no. He not fighting. Even when he fought, who was that? Chisora? At least Chisora a fucking bona fide fighter in boxing. I mean, Lugano a bona fide fighter, but that's UFC. Zora, at least he's a real boxer with an actual record in knockouts and shit. Man, this man is 0-0-0. Nothing. And you fight him putting up your fucking WBC belt? Like, boxing should be ashamed. That's why Showtime went out of business. For bullshit like that. They should be ashamed of that shit, man. Ain't no damn way, man. But y'all, you know what I'm saying? If anything, y'all get this motherfucking Shakur fight coming up. At least he's fighting a real boxer, a real fighter in Santos. Y'all get this Haney fight coming up. He's fighting a real fighter in boxer in Regis. That's my call, man.
All right, all right, all right. Let's see what we got. Average boxing fan, what up? No average boxing fan. We going out to Trey in Omaha. What up? Trey, gotta unmute. Gotta unmute, Trey. All right, we're gonna move on to Rex in Delaware. What up?
Yo, Ness, what up, big dog?
Chillin', chillin'. What up with you?
Ain't a whole lot, man. It's your favorite Delaware area. Probably because I'm your own Delaware. I digress. Anyway, they really smoked Keyshawn over some bud, my nigga. Like, I can't get over that. I can't get over that. That's my dude. I love that dude. I watched him fight live and everything. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm thinking about what you said. Like, if you can smoke some bud and still be able to fight at that level, like that deserves a goddamn round of applause, not a
Word.
suspension. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be serious. Like ain't Bud damn near like legal in the whole United States now? Like Bud damn near legal everywhere. I ain't think they really carried it like that. I'm saying that. I ain't think they really look for Bud like that no more. For real, I really didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Ain't want to learn it this way. But to touch on the Wilder part, like I kind of laughed at that video because I ain't gonna hold you at first because, and don't get me wrong, Wilder's my guy and everything, but he was really trying his best to be as cool and as docile as possible. Like he was really trying to make Joshua feel comfortable. It seemed like to me. Got your R&B music playing in the background and shit, talking him up, bigging him up. You know, talking about they said you ain't ready to get knocked out. I mean, ready to fight, but you know, I know you ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? Come on, get knocked out like your daddy used to. You know, worry about this right hand. You ain't gonna feel it. It's gonna hit you so fast, pong. You'll wake up with your eyes open. You know, it'll be over. Yeah, that was funny to me, though. That was funny. I ain't gonna hold you. I do hope we still get to see that fight. I ain't gonna lie. I know it's kind of past his prime, but I always wanted to see it. And I think both of them are still in good shape to give us a good fight. So hopefully they can still make it happen. Of course, I think it'd have been better back when they was both like in their prime. They both had so much momentum. It'd have been so much more explosive. But I really do want to see it. And I seen something the other day. I didn't open it up and look at it. So I came down my news feed where it was saying something like Tyson Fury was saying he didn't want them on his undercard. So I didn't open it up and look at it, so I don't know how truthful it is if he really said that or not. But, you know, if that's the case, I guess they have to do their own thing. But I would still love to see that fight. And Shaki Foster, he's featherweight, right? Super feather?
130, 126, 130, 130, 130.
130?
Mm-hmm. Lightweight.
130. I thought he was like, okay, I thought he was like 126. But the guy he's fighting, I don't know him. Can you put me up on game? Like, what do you know about the guy he's fighting?
What do I know about him? Not much. Not much. I
You
know
neither.
him. I know him because he's from out here, so I've watched him spar, and I know his trainer. But like, I ain't watched his fights. I don't remember who he fought.
Okay. I might do my research and check it out so I can know what to expect. So we're gonna bet this money. Yeah, but that's my call, brother. I'm keep it short and sweet. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. Everybody hit that like, subscribe. That's my call. And out.
Appreciate you, man. We going out to General Camino.
Yo, Nash, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro, this Keyshawn situation is kind of crazy, but as an advocate for marijuana, I still got to be responsible. He tripping. In the words of who hit you? Floyd Schofield. He not ready. What happened, man? He not ready. At this level, you got to put the drugs down, man. I thought that was a cardinal rule when you're dealing with professional boxing. I mean,
Again, it's only a cardinal rule because people think if you do it, you're gonna get gas. He show you he don't gas, and I don't think we should shame him. I think he should be praised. I mean, this is what y'all did to Ricky Williams, and now everybody in football smokes weed. Meaning, we could have had the best running back ever. He could have went to the history books, and he could have inspired other smokers to see they could still be an athlete. But dudes keep shaming athletes that smoke. It's crazy.
well, I mean, first thing we got to do is admit and understand that the research on the effects of marijuana are still very unclear and cloudy.
I mean, they're
So,
definitely not a
regardless,
PED, more like a PDD, not a performance enhancement drug, more like a performance deterrent drug. Because if anything, you about to tell us how it deters you from being as good as you should be.
not necessarily. In some cases, marijuana can enhance your breathing. So, I mean, there's a lot of different ways to go with it. But because the research isn't clear at all, you got to go with just not using it, bro. I mean, to play around and try to pretend like you're not going to get caught, like, bruh, he got to grow up, bruh. And for me, I'm going to go past using it. The fact that you getting caught, you're not ready, bruh. You're not ready. Like, you're not supposed to get caught. You're supposed to do your dirt and ain't nobody supposed to know about it, but you doing your dirt and you getting caught, that's on you, bruh. You got to grow up. That's some kid shit right there. Don't advocate for no kid shit, bruh. Those is kid decisions, man.
I mean, he holds camp,
And it's
bro. I think you got to remember, he holds camp in Las Vegas where it's legal. His trainers live in Las Vegas. They have a camp house here. It's legal in Las Vegas, and they don't test in the commission of Las Vegas. So this is more a boxing is broken thing than a Keyshawn is not a mature adult thing. Boxing should have universal rules. I should not be allowed to smoke and compete in Vegas, but not allowed to do that in another state. Now, granted, that other state is not legal, but again, marijuana stays in your system 30 days. So we don't even know the last time he
exactly.
smoked.
So then there's no but. When you're a pro athlete, you done sign contracts, you got obligations. If you know there's a possibility you could fight in states where it's banned and you could be tested and penalized for it, there's no but, bruh. It's either you're gonna grow up or you not gonna fucking grow up. And you know what Keyshawn chose? Not to grow up, bruh. And that's okay, but it just shows he not ready. You trying to be sympathetic, and I get that, but bro, he ain't sitting in the hood with no resources right now. Like, let's not baby this kid, bro. He been in the Olympics. He done been overseas. He done been in foreign countries where if you get bagged with marijuana, bro, you might be in the dark for a couple months. So, I mean, I look at it like that, bro. You got to grow up, bro. And I advocate for weed. I'm about to go smoke right now after I eat this little sandwich. But I'm not a pro boxer. I don't have obligations. I didn't sign no contract. You feel me? I don't got a family I got to feed based off my boxing. So, I mean, bro, you just got to grow up, bro. You really just got to grow up. But outside of that, the Anthony Joshua, the Wilder fight, I'm ready for that. I mean, we should have had that about 5 years ago, but boxing is what it is. So if we get that, that'd be dope. And then what else was we talking about today? The fights this weekend. I think that O'Shaquie Foster fight might be real good too. But I also want to give some props to the Zone because I think they do real good with those in public person face to face meetups. The last one they did with Sonny Edwards was really good. I think that one they got coming up with him and Bam should be pretty good too. So I definitely want to give the Zone A props for that. I mean, they not the best out, but you know they do what they got to do sometimes, and they put together a good product. So you know I got to be thankful for it. But at the same time, I was on their website the other day because I was thinking about resubscribing. We got to get that subscription price down for the Zone. They're kind of bugging with the $20 for what we getting. I don't think that's enough. That's kind of crazy. But outside of that, man, thanks for the call. Everybody have a good night.
All right. Jay Dykeman, what up?
One, two, 1, 2.
Holla at us.
Oh, you hear me?
I mean, that's usually what holla at me means.
Oh, you
Fams.
know what? You know what? I'm not against marijuana because I used to smoke. However, when I stopped smoking 40 years ago, I tend to do better in life. And that's an opinion that I have. Also, when you apply for jobs out here, even though marijuana is legal, if they, like for me, you know what, if you don't knock it off, you don't knock it off. When you apply for jobs in any state in America, and you have to, like me, I applied for FedEx, and um, they told me I have to take a drug test and physical eye tests, you know, all that stuff, and I did, and I passed everything. But if you have marijuana in your system, you're not going to pass. They don't care. That's FedEx, Amazon, UPS, USPS, United States Post Office. So I think that what the caller was saying was, even though you it's legal in all these states, it's time for you to understand that there's some things that people are going to frown on and some things that people are not. Companies are going to frown on and some companies won't. But most companies are frowning on their employees on drugs, on marijuana, found in your system. But anyway, what up, man? I forgot what y'all was talking about. I went off on some other shit. Anyway, I hit you with a calendar punch if I remember. Thank you, Ness. Peace.
Peace, homie. Peace, homie. Yo, people responding like they shocked at the fact that he popped for Bud, bro. I'm telling you, like, dudes is like, yo, he's still they still testing for that. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy how this is why I feel so blessed, and I just thank God that you feel me. I have y'all, and nobody could tell me shit. Cause imagine I couldn't smoke, I would be so tight. You feel me, General Camino? We got to you.
Yeah, you got to me already,
You
bro.
the
I was
champ. Average boxing fan. What up?
What up, bro? What up? Yo, tomorrow's card is fucking lit. So
Yes,
face
sir.
off. The face off on the beach got me yesterday, bro. They got turned up in the beach yesterday. And then earlier I was watching the presser. Man, they on some animosity shit, man. The green print.
They
That's what
know
we all
each
like,
other. They
right?
know each other. Foster told him he been ducking the fight for 2 years.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm actually excited for the little card, bro, because that Eduardo Nunez guy. I mean, I heard Eddie saying that if he pulls it off, he's in line to either fight the winner of Foster and Rocky. And also next
Bro,
week's event,
he gonna pull
Cordina
it
and that.
off, bro. He's gonna pull it off. Motherfucking Escaldón is like a little Smurf.
Yeah, so everybody should tune in, you know, because that's a little there's a mix right there between that dude with the 100% KO ratio and then Cordina as well. So all those three guys are in the mix to fight. I mean, they're all 130s, right? Cordina,
Yep.
Foster, Rocky, and yeah. Keep an eye out for that. And on the Wilder AJ shit, I mean, I want to see it. Why not? I feel like Wilder knocks AJ the fuck out. But I prefer to see Big Bang and Wilder, bro. To me, that's a very intriguing fucking fight. Because Big Bang carries power to knock out Wilder as well, bro.
That's the fight I want.
Do you want it in the States, or you wouldn't mind it out there in China?
It
I've
don't
asked that
matter.
question on the back car, but
I'm
a lot
going
of
to
people are
China.
against him going to
If it
China.
happens in China, I'm going to China for the first time. Unless it's,
Imagine
issues with travel, I'm
that's a
going.
massive event, super massive event in China. Wilder, Big Bang, that shit sounds lit, bro. But yeah, everybody needs to tune in tomorrow to watch fucking Foster and Rocky. It should be a very entertaining fight. I just hope fucking Foster doesn't get clipped with those shots that Yakubov was catching him with. Cause I went back to watch that fight, bro, and he was getting hit quite a bit. I feel like he can't get hit like that by Rocky because this dude hits fucking hard. From all the videos I've been watching him, he be having some fucking power behind them hits. But that's it, doggy. That's all I got. Y'all need to tune in tomorrow, though.
All right, champ. Trees, Toledo.
Yo.
Yeah.
What up, though? What up, though? I got some shit to say. If I burn over, I got you on the cheese. But hey, I heard your caller earlier. Shout out to Tyler McCurry and Jared Anderson inspiring you and shit. You feel me? Shout out to my Toledo niggas out here sliding different countries. Like I said, I got my passport earlier this year. We fuck around, make our way to that better Bev and Callum Smith type shit. We'll see what's going on. But hey, and to the TVV community, if anybody got their passport and want to slide with me or something, we can break bread on the room, on the rental and shit. Fuck with me. But ain't shit. But Man, 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 man. With this Keyshawn shit, I ain't gonna hold you. Hey, Ness, I know you don't want to hear this, but shout out to the UFC. You feel me? They just stopped testing for marijuana. I know you don't like to hear shit like that, but it's the truth. You feel me? I know niggas don't like to hear shit like this. It hurts. The UFC did it before boxing again. That's why Dana White get on interviews and talk wild shit. And it hurts. It hurts. It hurts me. It hurts boxing. But when they take the marijuana off the list, what can we do when boxing don't do? And it's crazy because, like we say, boxing is the wild, wild west. Don't that shit go like I said on the back card, it's some Bible Belt shit. You know, below once you get below certain states, it's the Bible Belt. They don't smoke weed. They don't drink liquor on Sundays and shit like this. Well, they just started drinking liquor on Sundays in certain states a couple of years ago. It's weird, bro, down south. Weren't you living in Florida for a minute?
Yeah, I lived out there for like 13 months.
See, when you was there, they was doing liquor on Sunday. What they call it? They call it the package store, don't they? Down
I
there.
mean, I'm not sure, bro, where I live. Like, I purposely moved to some suburban shit where like it ain't matter what day it was, everything closed at 9 and 8.
You see what I'm saying? But no, in all sincerity though, if that's how it was where you was staying, if you was going outside of where you was staying, that's only a couple hours later that it was closing
Yeah,
down.
I mean,
That's how
fuck,
I be in
bro.
them southern
Tampa
states.
was like an hour and 30 minutes away from me. That shit was a mission.
That's how it be. What you was if you going to what they call it, the Ybor City, you understand? I've been there. You know that was turned up. Shout out Tampa. That shit was lit. But hey man,
You may feel like it's
fuck
your
it.
time,
I
but
got
it's
a
not your
counter.
time.
I'm a counter punch in later. But I got one question for you real quick. So yo, what's the top 3 fights that you need to see happen in 2024? And that's my call. Shout out TBZ. Shout out Toledo, Ohio. You know what the fuck going on.
Yeah, man. I mean, we all know I got that show I'm trying to do. It's supposed to be the 7. I kind of lost some of my research, but I've been trying to find that shit, honestly. Don't know where I put it. Looks like I got to everybody. Let me double check here. We got Mad Bet on that champ level $2. Daily dose of Tanquil. Keyshawn caught a contact from Ness and Danny. Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, I ain't. But yo, Ness GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch me on the next one tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Peace. Who is this last minute? Special feature. What up, man? Last minute. Why y'all be waiting for the last goddamn second? And you ain't got connection, man. What up? All right, we out. He ain't connect. We out.